The man is undeniably a genius. He stacks hundreds of blades together, then places them into a metal box, along with high-carbon steel powder. After this process, the final product can sell for $100,000. At this moment, you can see, he seals the metal box with a welding machine, then drills a hole in the metal can as an exhaust vent. Next, he places the metal box into a fire, adding charcoal and lighting it. As the bellows work, the iron block turns red hot. He then moves it to the air hammer platform, pressing it to fully fuse the blades and high-carbon steel powder inside, preparing for the next step. After pressing, he puts it back into the furnace to burn. Once red hot, he repeatedly hammers it with the air hammer, forming a solid block to ensure uniformity of the material. He uses an angle grinder to cut open the outer metal box and removes the steel billet from the center with a chisel. The billet requires welding a section of rebar for easier handling. Then it's reheated in the furnace. Once red hot, he sprinkles borax on the surface. This removes internal forging impurities and enhances the billet's strength. This step requires repeated hammering, taking a long time to complete. Next, he uses an angle grinder to cut along the marked lines to achieve the desired shape. Then, he takes the cut billet and welds it into a handle with a welding machine. Using a grinder, he smooths the entire surface. After smoothing, he grinds one side thinner, achieving this effect. He sands the surface again for added smoothness. Then it goes into an oven for heating. Once red hot, it's quickly submerged in oil. Quenching increases the hardness and strength of the steel and iron. He sands the surface again to remove any oil residue. After polishing, it's soaked in a diluted acidic solution for half an hour. Reacting with the acid reveals a Damascus pattern. After cleaning, the pattern becomes more visible. He then drops glue into a hole in a wooden handle, adds some copper and iron pieces, and inserts the handle into the hole. Adjusts everything until set. Then uses a wheel grinder to smooth the handle. After polishing, he applies some wood wax oil. With that, the Damascus pattern steel knife is complete. So, what do you think of his craftsmanship? Out of 10, how would you rate his work?